In this video, we'll be going over a scan body scan strategy. To show you the scan body scan, we'll set up a case as a custom abutment on an order form. Following the scan sequence, we'll scan the maxilla and mandible without any scan body. We'll start with the maxilla. According to the scan strategy, start scanning the occlusal surface of the maxilla from the last molar to the incisors. After you're done with the maxilla scan, let's move on to the mandible. To take a good scan of the emergence profile, we'll increase the scan depth. As you can see, we don't start with the implant site directly. Rather, we first take the adjacent tooth and then move toward the restoration area. Once scanning is done for both maxilla and mandible, please engage the scan body with the implant. The flat side of the scan body should face either the buccal or the lingual, as CAD designers will mark matching points on it. If the flat side faces the proximal, it's hard to take the scan and line it up with the scan body library on the CAD software. Start scanning an adjacent tooth of the scan body area. Move from the gingiva to the scan body slowly to acquire sufficient data. Then proceed to the occlusion scan stage. When you scan the occlusion, begin with the occlusal area that's stable. We've covered the single scan body case, but there's also times that you restore a case with multiple scan bodies. In this case, you may consider activating using tooth number at the bottom of Medit scan for clinics. Once you designate the tooth number for the scan bodies, the program recognizes them as a separate group. As you can see, while number 37 is getting scanned, it doesn't affect the number 36 scan body. Let's wrap up the scan body scan strategy. When engaging the scan body, place the flat side of the scan body on the buccal or the lingual side. If the flat side faces the proximal, it's hard to obtain the scan and match it with the scan body library on the CAD software. Start scanning an adjacent tooth of the restoring site and acquire the data slowly. Try to capture as much of the scan body data as possible.